Hey movie fans, we're continuing our journey to Star Wars The Force Awakens next month, and so I'm sorry I didn't get around to reviewing Attack of the Clones last week. I got really busy, so I'm just gonna lump that with my Revenge of the Sith review and just lump it together, because really, do you want to spend any more time with Attack of the Clones than you have to? So in short, Attack of the Clones is about a 5 out of 10 with awful writing, terrible performances, pretty much across the board, and that's probably not the actor's fault. That was mostly due to the atrocious writing. And Hayden Christensen, do not get me started on that. That will give me a massive headache on so many different levels, because Hayden Christensen, he didn't just kill the men, but the women and the children. He slaughtered them like animals. Let's move on from Attack of the Clones. Just to reiterate, it's a 5 out of 10, and probably easily my least favorite of the Star Wars movies. Moving on, let's go to Revenge of the Sith instead, which looks so much better compared to Attack of the Clones, which it's still just okay. Now, a lot of people say that this is their favorite movie of the prequels, but that's like picking the lesser of three evils. It's really still not that solid and does not hold a candle to the originals in my mind, but there's some good qualities, some bad. We'll cover all the bases in this review. So, Revenge of the Sith isn't the best prequel movie. To me, it isn't, but that's just because, as you saw in my Phantom Menace review, I still have a little bit of a bias going into Phantom Menace, as I have fond memories of watching Phantom Menace, plus Phantom Menace knows what an actual set is as opposed to Revenge of the Sith. Now, Revenge of the Sith did improve on its CGI. Now, the prequels are known for their over-the-top reliance on CGI, whether that be Jar Jar or literally everything about Attack of the Clones, or most everything about Revenge of the Sith. It was a lot of blue screen, just a lot of computer digital effects. But in Revenge of the Sith, everything looked better. Attack of the Clones did not age particularly well for 2002 times, and Revenge of the Sith for 2005 still looks fairly decent. Now, the story is lackluster to say the least, but it was an okay conclusion to the prequels, given everything that we had up until that point. Now, I still, to this day, will always defend Ewan McGregor in the Star Wars prequels, especially Phantom Menace, and especially in Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan had this more vulnerable side to him in Revenge of the Sith as more or less his Padawan and best friend, even though we never see any form of chemistry whatsoever between Anakin and Obi-Wan. His best friend is more or less turning the dark side and has to bring him back to the light, but ultimately fights him in a way too long of a fight scene in the final act. But Obi-Wan, it was a different story for him, and it was a significant improvement over his role in Attack of the Clones, which he's basically playing detective for the Jedi Council, hunting down clues about some clone army. Now, I will say, as I get older, I think one of the standout scenes of Revenge of the Sith, there's two scenes actually, and neither of them include dialogue, which says everything you need to know about the Star Wars prequels. The first is more or less the defining moment when Anakin officially turns to the dark side in my mind. It's when he is sitting in the assembly room of the Jedi Council, and Padme is in their loft apartment thing, and they're both, you can tell they're looking at each other from a distance, and they're contemplating their life choices. Anakin's really struggling with, am I going to let Palpatine, possibly the only person that can keep Padme alive and stop her from dying, am I going to let something happen to him? You can see this struggle going on, and I credit that to John Williams' fantastic score. It's a great scene. It doesn't make up for the rest of the movie, but it's still a fantastic scene. The other scene, I think, really illustrates a good point with no actual dialogue, no real dialogue. There's some sound bites in there, but by and large, there's no actual dialogue. It's all score and visually based, and that's when Order 66 is executed, and all the Jedi die. Well, except for Obi-Wan and Yoda, so basically the ones that actually had this thing called development. But all of these Jedi are slaughtered before your eyes, and the music gets you. Like, you don't know these Jedi, but it's still tragic to watch all of them get wiped out basically at the same time. And that's probably because there was no words to be spoken. The prequels were not particularly loved, well, one at all, but they're not particularly well received because of bad dialogue and bad writing. George Lucas himself has said he's not the best writer out there, but there's some good elements, and that's primarily when the script is taken out of it. There's not all good elements in Revenge of the Sith, though. There's a lot of bad elements in Revenge of the Sith. Primarily, Hayden Christensen is back. Yippee! As Anakin Skywalker, he's a little bit improved, I guess. He had nowhere to go but up. But it wasn't that great. But whatever, I can take it or leave it. A lot of performances across the board I thought weren't that strong. I actually am going to point a big finger at Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson has been fantastic in a lot of movies, not the prequels, and he was just kind of there in Revenge of the Sith. But this movie, it's not great, but it's a halfway satisfying conclusion, I guess. Like, I don't know. I'm not even going to talk about when Anakin becomes Darth Vader and that whole no thing, because the internet has taken care of talking about that for me. Thanks for that. And George Lucas, thanks for putting it in Return of the Jedi for no apparent reason. So overall, I would probably give Revenge of the Sith a 6.5 out of 10. It's enjoyable, and a lot of people like it as the best of the prequels, but that's not saying much. For me, it's probably the best movie of the prequels, the three of them, but it's still not that strong for me, and I don't have as fond of memories associated with Revenge of the Sith. Well, what did you guys think of Revenge of the Sith? Is it your favorite, your least favorite? Do you even like this movie? Do you not? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you see and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, or find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at 17 Movie Reviews. Stay sharp, movie guys and gals, and may the Force be with you.